Hello and welcome to my shop. My name is George and I'm coming to you from Chelsea, Quebec. So I've got these three picture frames that I'm making, and in rabbeting them or in adding a rebate, I found myself a little bit short, because once you stack in the plexiglass, the matting and the backing, they fill the space that I've allowed and don't give me any more room to pin the thing into place. So what I need to do is make the rabbets a little bit deeper. I don't want to make them any wider because I've already cut the plexiglass and the matting. So I need a way of getting into it a little bit deeper without changing the width. And so for that I'll be using a rabbeting bit. Now the largest bearing that I have is 3/4 of an inch wide, and that would cause the bit to cut wider than it already is. So what I need to do is get a larger bearing or add a bushing that would bring it out just the right amount so that I can go deeper without going wider. And that's where the 3D printer came to the rescue. It let me make a bushing. I guess there's a bushing with a flange, so I guess it's a stopped bushing that fits over the bearing. And this first one that I tried, the bushing is just a little bit too wide, and it left a step on one of these frames that I already ran through. Now I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, but there's a step here that's in the vicinity of about a 32nd of an inch. So I want to get rid of that. So I made a second bushing, and this one is 5/128ths of an inch smaller in outer diameter. So we'll give that one a shot. Okay, so I'll slip it over. Now I haven't changed the position of the bit, so it should just work perfectly. So it took a few tries to get it just right, adjusting the inner diameter carefully so that the bushing would stay on the bearing, and then also adjusting the outer diameter bit by bit. Something like 29-30 seconds worked out to be the right adjustment, and then even with that I had to sand it a little bit just to bring it down a microscopic amount, and I'm getting exactly the results I wanted. So I'm hollowing out the frame. At this point I'm about 1/8 of an inch deeper, and I think I'll crank it up another 1/8 of an inch and stop it there. That should give me plenty of room. So off camera I squared up the corners by taking a chisel to the frame, and I got exactly what I wanted. Now I don't know how difficult it is to get your hands on a bushing that would take you from 3/4 of an inch to 29-30 seconds or thereabouts, but for me, having a 3D printer, this was a very rapid and effective solution. And I guess the message here is if you're teetering on the fence about whether or not a 3D printer would be useful in a wood shop, well, here's a data point that says yes, it might be. Anyhow, thanks so much for sticking it through till here. If you get a chance to indulge your passion, go ahead, and if you can share it, even better.